You know, it's the damnedest thing, this video blogging business. I consider myself a forward thinker, and I remember when it got started, I'm thinking, how could this possibly work? Video is editing, it's hard, it's like real work, 8 people will do it. And there was a video blogging conference a year and a half ago now in New York, the first one somewhere downtown, and I went to it, and it was like the usual 8 people. It was like Mark Cantor and Mary Hodder and 6 of us, and it was cold out, and I was just, how could this work? So what's amazing is, you know, YouTube and BTV and everybody else later. I mean, so one part of the phenomenon is it's people who find and collect stuff and share it because it's cool. So that mashup is the ultimate expression of the mashup DJ experience. I mean, YouTube is I found this cool stuff. A lot of it is huge remixing. I mean, the whole mashup phenomenon where you take a song and you change the visuals, stuff like that, that seems to be just a great way that people love to express themselves, and it's a form of blogging. After all, blogging isn't just writing an essay, it's linking to a lot of things and reconstituting it according to you. So we see a lot of that in video. But, you know, I'm sure video blogging is going to have its own long tail. So up at the top of the long tail, you know, Rachel Sklar, who is the editor of Huffington Post's Eat the Press section, just started a video blog. And, you know, it'll probably get a lot of attention because she'll be doing like video, you know, news commentary. Your stuff, when it focuses on a market, will probably get known. So if there's one thing we've seen in the blogosphere, people get, it's really easy to be a big fish in a small pond. It's easy to be the head of the long tail in one community than it is to be top of the long tail for everybody. So if you're a mommy blogger and you do a mommy cast, if you are a tech person and you're doing a tech cast, you're going to have people who rise up and do that. And I think it's similar to bloggers who are really dedicated to it. You know, use the example of someone sitting around just in their pajamas. You know, if that's a surrogate for not taking it seriously, a serious blogger is totally into what they're into, and a serious video blogger is too. And the interesting thing will be how well people can find markets for this stuff. But what's interesting is early on, the data on podcasts and video is they tend to find a market and people listen to them and look at them. And you know, I gave a talk here earlier. I said one of the toughest things for Hollywood to deal with is not just that the audience is an impresario, they time shift programming, they get rid of the commercials, but the audience is a producer. People amuse themselves. You know, they write their own stuff, they look at their own stuff, and it's a delightful surprise.